What's up, everybody? Welcome to Notable Wine Reviews. I want to just teach you about wine, learn all about it, and we're going to have a whole lot of fun with this. So if you enjoy it, please subscribe to Notable Wine Events. Check out my wine rhymes, and let's just have a good time learning about wine together. We're going to talk about regions and labels. First thing you're looking for is the label, right? So knowing how to read a label can be really helpful, especially if you're looking for wines that are outside of America, especially France, Italy, Spain. There's a lot of things that are hard to read on these labels. So I picked a Bourgogne Chardonnay, and there's a lot of stuff on this label. First, we'll just talk about the producer. So this is Laurent Chardigny from Bourgogne. Now that's Burgundy, France. It is officially called Bourgogne now. Laurent Chardigny, he manages some estates in the Mâconnais. This is the southern part of Burgundy, is in between Dijon and Lyon, the cities of France. Bourgogne is known for two grapes, really. Mostly Chardonnay, which you actually will see on this label. The reds are made from Pinot Noir. Now a little bit about this winemaker. He manages the estate called Domaine des Rochebines since about 2008, and that's along with the Marelier family. They practice sustainable farming, so really cool stuff. Obviously makes wine under his own label here. So we're gonna try this wine. This has been here for a little bit. It's a 2017 vintage, so this is going on 5 years old for Chardonnay. If you take a look at it, it's got quite a golden color. Let's talk about the label and the terms that are used on the label. So we'll start with that top one. Clos Saint-Germain. Clos is typically the word used for vineyard. You gotta be careful when you're reading labels and where they're from. There are a lot of marketing techniques used these days, especially in American and New World wines, that take a little bit, they piggyback off of some of the things that you'll see in French, Italian, and Spanish wines. Terms like Reserva, Grand Reserva, Clos. These are all words in different languages that mean something to the region. They're saying this is the Saint-Germain vineyard. Now, that could mean something, it may not, but basically what they're saying is that we think enough about this vineyard that we want to put it on our label. What is important to understand is that, there are vineyards that have this really important cachet to them, and that's why they're charging hundreds of dollars for these bottles of wine. They have been tried and true, and winemakers search out these vineyards because they seem to make the best grapes. And for Chardonnay, these are vineyards in Bourgogne, specifically like Corton, Montrachet, Charlemagne. These are Grand Cru vineyards, some of the best vineyards. There's 33 Grand Cru vineyards, so not a whole lot of these very special vineyards. So a lot of winemakers go in and they try to get grapes from there. You'll see Vieilles Vignes. That just means old vines. And then this term, Fût de Chêne. What does that mean? Oak barrels. So that's letting you know that there should be some oakiness, some age on it. Down at the bottom, real small, mise en bouteille. Mise en bouteille. So you'll see that right there on the cork. All right. What does that mean? It means bottled in our cellars. So they're saying that they produce the wine themselves. A lot of times you get negociants, or they'll send the wine out to somebody else. So this is a really important thing for them to let you know that they're making the wine. They're handling all of the process. Get a nice little creamy aroma. There's some fruit and ripeness there, but then there's also this interesting creaminess going on. A little bit of malolactic fermentation, probably some of the oak influence in there. Well, let's try it. The acidity has a little bit of it on the end, really mellow. Not my preference when I'm drinking a white wine. I love nice racy acidity, but it's really cool to taste a wine like this that has a little bit of age on it. It's not meant to age a long time, and I think it shows. I think it's drinking fine right now, but I wouldn't let this wine age any longer. It's time to drink it. It's a good value. It drinks really smooth. It's a good example of a Bourgogne Blanc, a Chardonnay from the region of Burgundy, Macamé. I guess if I'm gonna have to rate it, I'm gonna give it like an 87. Is it notable or is it not able? That's really what it comes down to. And I'm gonna say it's no table wine. It's definitely worth a shot. Great to do for a comparison. Hope you learned a little something here about how to read the label. One of the really important things that I want to get across is that when you see these words that you don't understand on the label, ask me questions, figure out what's going on with these wines. When you're seeing it on American labels, you're not just getting sold and marketed to, that you do a little bit of research before you just pick the wine off the shelf. That's all I ask. We got to elevate this wine game, and we do it together. So drink better wine, elevate your wine experiences. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. Please share. If you have a comment, leave it down there. Let's start a conversation. Thanks for watching. See you again. Cheers.